And what I mean by that is like, we will say all sin is the same in God's eyes, which is true. But there are different levels of sin. For instance, Sodom and Gomorrah would be a great story for you to have a deeper understanding of exactly what I'm trying to say. Is it was because of their sexual perversion that God actually sent the angels of destruction to go and wipe them off the face of the map. It was because of the sexual sin. They even wanted to partake in the humping of the angels. He even offered his virgin daughters to them, and they did not want that. They wanted the angels. And that's how terrible it was. They saw something new that they wanted and desired, and this is not far off from what I see our culture today. So the question of the podcast and the title of this podcast is going to be, is all sin equal? So let's walk through some stuff. It's a phrase that believers repeat over and over again, that sin is sin, right? Sin is sin. If you're sinning against God, you're missing the mark. But I think sometimes we put on all sin at the same level, and that's not true. Matter of fact, even in the Bible, the Old Testament, where everything began in the culture of the church, that was directly a word and was a mandate law from God, and it was different levels of things that someone did. There was a certain punishment to follow. So sin is sin, yes, but is that what the Bible actually teaches? And more importantly, could this idea be leading us into a dangerous misunderstanding of God's justice, his holiness, and his grace?